Okay, first graders, we are going to do a fun activity to help us celebrate the Chinese New Year. Now, the Chinese New Year is a very, very, very old tradition, and it has to do with the rotation of the moon, which is interesting because we've recently learned about the moon as well. And it has to do with how many times the moon goes through its phases. And so that's why they celebrate it a little bit different time than we celebrate our New Year. Um, but the concept is still the same. It's a new beginning, a fresh start. And a lot of people do celebrate January 1st as New Year's Day in Asia as well. But like I said, this is a tradition that's been around for a really long time. And there are two colors in particular that are associated with this tradition. Red, which is a symbol of good fortune or good luck and joy and happiness, and gold, which is a symbol of wealth and prosperity and doing well in life. And so we are going to use those fire colors, reds and yellows, and oranges and golds, to create our own dragon mask. Dragons are very common in Chinese culture, and especially during the parades they have for the Chinese New Year. Now, their dragons look a little different than we usually think of dragons. Um, our traditional ideas of dragons tend to stem from European traditions rather than Asian traditions. So, if you have seen these traditions, um, and if you have some of this background knowledge, I think you're very lucky um, because I think these traditions are awesome. So, let's look at our dragon mask that we get to work with right now. Okay, this is our dragon mask that you have available to you. And we are going to use those fire colors, like I said. So I went ahead and I colored mine already. You can see I used different shades of red, yellow, and orange. And I've also cut out around the outside. I left the teeth white and I poked a hole in the middle of each of the eyes. And I'm going to show you now how you can cut out the eyes. Okay, if you've poked that hole, then you can cut over to each corner because the eyes are kind of a triangle shape, kind of a crazy triangle. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to go from the hole over to each corner. And then once you've done that and cut to each corner, it's much easier to then cut out each section you just created. And have the eye holes. Okay. So hopefully that will help you when you are making your dragon mask. And then I would do the same on the other. If you have a popsicle stick available to you, you could glue it on the back so that you have a place to hold your mask from. But I hope you enjoy making your dragon mask and learning a little bit about the Chinese New Year. Happy learning!